Look at the archaeology. It's just incredible. There's one patch of pictograms, but the oldest of them could go all the way back to the Ice Age. We found what we think is another carved mastodon. Wow, look at this. That there looks like an axe. What is that?
What you guys may have discovered may rewrite so many things.
We found this hill ridge which seems to be enhanced with reptilian features. The team's at 3,500 meters high on Cerro El Tablazo, on the very edge of the Muiscas territory in Cundinamarca. Shrouded in drifting veils of fog, where towering rocks rise like ancient guardians, Cerro El Tablazo is a liminal space of magic realism. Just over an hour northwest of Bogota, this iconic mountain soars to over 3,400 meters above sea level. On its slopes, the tranquil Paramo meets the lush high Andean forest, where sweeping panoramas and shifting mists reveal a timeless and enchanted landscape. From ancient Ice Age hunters over 12,000 years ago, to Muisca shamans known as Shekis in the centuries before the Spanish arrived, Cerro El Tablazo has been a sacred ground for over 12 millennia. In this history documentary, we uncover ritual platforms, libation bowls, boundary walls, stone viewing platforms known as miradors, and vast circular petroglyphs etched into the mountain's time-worn skin. We sent Steph, the fittest, up ahead on the Camino Real that leads to the top of the mountain. And he said he's found a line of 8 libation bowls, 8 carved depressions in the rock, in the road. And here it is, a libation bowl. And it marks the beginning of this path to the top of Tablazo. Steph, you copy over? I'm not hearing you, Steph. Perhaps the fog's cutting the signal, but I would have thought it would have amplified it. Over. I've got eyes on you. Over. You're coming down the Camino. And I found Steph here at the beginning of the Camino. What have you got?
Yeah, a libation bowl. Now, further back up there are a dozen more.
Did they mark the path, do you think, the rocky
Some of
path?
them are in the middle of the road, some of them are on the sides, but you can clearly see the rounded shapes. And yeah, we might check them out tomorrow if the weather's better, you know?
I think we should follow them.
Yeah.
Maybe take GPS from each one to see if they mark distances.
Yeah. The rocks stop like 300 meters over there.
Yeah.
And then it's a way for cattle like going up. There might be a way to turn on the left. I wasn't sure because it's all foggy and walk all the way up the hill. We could also go straight, and then they have this mud cattle trail also up the hill.
Super. Let's go talk to the team and see what they want to do. Great. Walter lost the drone and then he found it
Oh, right.
because it got wrapped in the mist.
It was just 5 meters above me, but I couldn't get through it.
You do know that if something happens, your wife will kill me. And there he goes.
Guys, there's all sorts of holes in here. It goes right round and underneath rocks. We'll have to see if there's another entrance on that side.
Hey, Stefan. Yeah. Come out here. Just give him your hand. That's all.
Thank you.
What'd you find?
It goes down and it goes around there as if there should be another entrance.
Okay.
But it does look like a collapsed cave. There's ledge around there. And it looks like it goes back that way, so let's go around there. Ow! Another cactus in my face. Look.
Glass up here?
Is there?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, all over. Be careful. Hold on to this with both hands. I'll take your bag when you get up here. Jen, same thing to you. This was the only sketchy part, I thought.
Yeah.
There's like a processional way coming up here. Look, Jez.
So we made it.
We made it. This is where I wanted to be.
Mm-hmm.
At the mountain's tip, a network of ancient paths winds between towering stones, as if guiding the way to a hidden realm. Oh, wow. It's just wild, Walter. I see it. So I just embedded about 50 cactus shots into my hand.
Oh, no.
We're on the edge of a 400-meter fall. You're right on the tip of the territory. And I've got probably the best hero shot you'll ever have of yourself. Careful. Please, Walt. Walter, that's too close, mate. I just don't want a random wind come from behind or something. Stefan! Can you see me? I can see you. Come and see this, guys. So they have sectioned this off, the tip of this mountain. The ancient walkways lead to a long stone dike encircling a broad flat platform. At its centre rests a single flat stone, a sacred threshold, perhaps the very step through which Muisca holy men once crossed into their vast open-air temple between 800 and 1537 AD.
Found a libation bowl. Right there.
Yes, you have.
Beautiful.
Yeah, indeed. Adding to the site's mystery, we found deep circular depressions carved into the bedrock. Often called libation bowls, they may date back to the Younger Dryas, when archaeologists believed Tablazo was a prime hunting ground. Perhaps first carved in the Ice Age through the repeated sharpening of tools, these depressions may have been reclaimed by the Muisca some 10,000 years later.
Oh yeah, that one's a really good one.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Whoa.
There.
Yeah, look, there's a path of...
There's a bunch.
Jen, I'll let you go next. I want to get an action shot if you can up here. And if you fall or flump, I won't use it, don't worry. If you swear, I'll mask it. That's great. You can up there like a mountain pack mule. Hop in it. Well done, Jen. Hi, Steph, what have you found? This looks like a defined Mirador. What's that?
I was growing a bit bored when you were down there, and I was thinking this looks kind of... this might be natural.
Well, it looks defined. It's
But
been
here-
scratched.
Here, look at this.
Yeah.
I think these are kind of chisel marks, and it's a perfect half circle here. I think it will still continue in this direction, and it definitely does continue.
I totally agree.
And what this is
It's like embossed, they've cleared the tip off.
here, I would say this is them.
Oh,
where I would
yeah.
say, okay, somebody chiseled something away here, maybe.
Imagine if someone was playing a drum here, how far that would be heard over the...
And I could hear every word you said. Like when you're down there on the platform, I could hear every word. You didn't have to speak loudly. It was perfect.
Look at the mist coming in.
Yeah.
It's wild, it's so otherworldly. Yeah, I agree, I think that's overlooking, because we found a platform defined by a built-up wall down there, and libation bowls, as you heard. But that was 200 meters our voices travelled.
Yeah, but the air is traveling upwards, so it's not a surprise that the acoustics is that good.
Yeah. That night, Walter mapped the sacred ground we had explored, pinpointing the mountain's highest peak. Knowing that during the Younger Dryas, Paleo Lake Humboldt once filled the Subichoque Valley, he retraced the contours of its ancient shoreline. The next day, we returned to Cerro El Tablazo, aiming for the high ground, where we uncovered a series of spectacular, uncharted miradors and ancient petroglyphs.
I'm so glad we came back here.
Cerro El Tablazo once stood as much more than a striking landmark. It served as the frontier between two powerful pre-Hispanic cultures. To the east lay the highland territories of the Muisca, masters of agriculture, salt production, and gold work. To the west stretched the lands of the Panchi, fierce warrior raiders of the Magdalena Valley. This mountain range formed a natural barrier, its steep slopes and commanding views serving both as a defensive line and a symbolic boundary between worlds. In Muisca cosmology, such liminal spaces were often charged with sacred meaning, making Tablazo not only a geopolitical frontier, but also a spiritual threshold.
I wonder what that's there on that other mountain.
Yeah. Guys, you can see Mahoy right there. At the end, the one that's high and then it goes down. Yeah, so we'll come around this ravine with the bushes and we'll go up to the right to where those large stones are on the map. Hopefully find the highest and the largest rock on the hill. We've made it to the top of Tablazo Hill on day 2. We're taking another farm road up the side of the radar station about 1 kilometre to the east, where the Muisca territory ends and it falls into Panchi territory.
In Muisca mythology, Fu was the god of dreams and fog, a spirit who drifted between the waking world and the realm of visions. He was said to wrap the mountains in mist, blurring the boundaries between the seen and the unseen, guiding shamans into a trance and dream journeys. To the Muisca, fog was not merely weather, but a divine veil. It was Fu's presence moving silently through the landscape. In his shifting mists, hunters, priests, and travellers might glimpse omens or lose their way. For Fu was both a guide and a trickster, the keeper of secrets carried on the mountain air.
That's the highest point right there.
Yeah. We're gonna get up there. I think there's gonna be a big rock up on top. I'm gonna go down this path, Walter. I'm gonna keep on going down, and I found an enormous waka with an overhang. The path leads down to like another triangular sanctuary. leading into the fields, and I found a rock that looks like a mirador with another space underneath. I need to get in here and down between these two stones. Yeah, it's a straight drop down. It's like a 30-meter straight fall. But you can see that this rock's been positioned overlooking the sanctuary. We're going to go down there for sure and up to the tip. Jen and I are going to leave the guys to do the safe stuff, and we've got to go in this little crevice we found, like a cavern beside where the fields meet the mountain. Oh my good lord, Jen, look at this. So this is the sanctuary. Look at it. This moss and everything's incredible. Do you feel how it changes from being out in the open with the mist? It's completely untouched by human hand, and that's why it feels so sacred. There's no trash, there's no tins or bottle caps. This probably hasn't been walked on for centuries. Let's see if we can find our way back out onto the field, and we'll see where this meets the field.
I saw a lot of libation balls on the boulders.
Really?
A series of them. Like on the topmost boulders.
Great.
Go down here, I guess.
Any markings?
Here up in the we saw in the laguna is, but I would suggest that it's pointing over there somewhere. I don't know. Seems to be an angle from here. We couldn't go down here because it's too steep. It's 15 meters drop, but beneath the rocks there are some openings. I don't know if that's what the farmer meant with caves. On this rock here also seems to be a big libation ball, like on this one.
Okay. It's getting pretty thick over here, so I don't know how we would get through there.
At last, we stood upon the highest point of Cerro El Tablazo, where a colossal sandstone rock, a huaca, a sacred stone venerated across the Andes, kept silent watch over the valley below. Its summit, worn smooth by the passing feet of Ice Age hunters and Muisca shamans, bore vast circular petroglyphs, enduring symbols of a sentinel that has guarded this land for millennia.
Ash, how do you get circles on the side of a rock like that? See that circle there, and there's one over there?
Natural, maybe? Oh, those circles. Yeah, those are two deliberate circles. They're too circular to be natural, and they're the underside, so it's not weathering. Rainwater wouldn't run in a circle. That's a figure almost.
That's what I was thinking.
It looks from here to be a figure.
Here, maybe here.
Nope.
Here.
Yeah, you can climb up there, Steph. If you can get onto that one, you're up.
Okay.
This is the last rock.
The last rock. Oh, nice.
Yeah. There's something here?
Yep. Been right around that bush.
You're never going to look this good again, Steph.
I always wondered if this one was an eye and there would be another one on the other side, but do you not?
But this is an inner circle, and there's an outer circle with an iris here. And this one too.
Careful as you go. Now the big question is how you get back down.
Oh yeah, I came back.
Yeah, let's see. It's just designed to be sat in like a perfect mirador. There you go. You got a bowl in front of you. That's an incredible example of a viewing platform. And they would have sat watching star rises, sun rises, moon rises. This is fantastic. Come and see this. It's a rectangular spike with a circle. The ground there is so clear.
Yeah, this is the same sign as the other one.
Look in here. Wow, this goes deeper. Steph, you have to go and look over there. If you can, but careful because that must go to the fall over. Yeah. 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 See, where the big rock is up there. That's where you want to be.
Yeah.
There.
Oh yeah.
Up on that ledge. You're back about 3 meters under this rock. I would do along the edge, the front edge there, see?
Yeah, that's definitely the moss.
Yeah, it looks like a defined edge to the cave.
Oh yeah.
Here you go.
Oh. Openings up and openings. Ah, damn it. Man, I wish I had a shovel right now.
Come in! Here comes the weather. Fu, the god of thunder, just made his arrival known. We got 5 minutes and the rain starts.